Alright, welcome back for the final match. We are on the play. I have a decent hand, a bit of a reactive hand, but that's fine. I don't think you can like mulligan hands like this, even though they are a bit more reactive than I would like for a deck like this, but yeah. Alright, so I'll go with Badland. Oh no, Bogle. That's exactly not the deck you want to run into with this hand and this deck. We are really not running particularly well right now. Multiple Thoughtseize seems like a pretty good start. Let's hope we can stubborn denial something meaningful. That's the card we wanted to denial. He played it the wrong way around. Which is good for us. Spirit Mantle. But yeah, we are still in trouble. We need a big guy. And fast. I think I'm gonna just fetch a tap land so we can like Serum Visions. And hopefully find a big guy, otherwise we're just done. That's good. Because 5/5 beats the Bogle for now. I mean, I wish we still would have the Snapcaster to actually like stubborn denial the thing that makes this guy bigger, but couldn't. Problem is now we go to 2, so we're basically dead no matter what. Alright, that's it. Exactly that. Let's see how this goes. We have 2 of those, 2 of those, and I think we're also gonna bring in the tendrils. So I don't think we want much of the removal. Especially not this. And I think lingering souls are also pretty, yeah. Fatal push might be okay because they have some removal. I might have like some targets. Like core or like riot arbor. Guess I would try it like this maybe. I guess Neo Spellbomb can get rid of a Rancor in like a weird way. I don't think that's worth it. Maybe it's nicer than like Lingering Souls because it's also like a cantrip. So yeah, maybe I'll try it like this. I mean, Lingering Souls have some upside because you can play like a bigger guy as a ground staller and then use souls to attack in the air. But it's very situational. That's a good hand, sort of. Sotsi is definitely good. Cycle here. Check Godless Shrine. And see what we get. There's the Spirit Dancer that I was talking about. And taking his one Bogle is always really powerful. But yeah, the Spirit Dancer is gonna be a problem. Serum Visions. Maybe we can find another discard spell and get it with Street Race. Don't think either of those is that helpful right now. So I think I'll just jam this guy. And then we can like next turn prevent the first enchantment on the Spirit Dancer, so the Coronets are hopefully stranded. But that's a very hopefully type of situation. Alright, Serum Visions. Find something meaningful. I think we bottom this, cycle this, and then have nothing too relevant. But yeah, the denials might help, so hopefully only has one cheap enchantment, we can denial it and then there's not a lot he can do. If he does have more, we are in big trouble. The Bogle, that's fine. Means no more enchantment, that's great. Getting in. And yeah, denial and disenchant should be able to help us to like not get overwhelmed too much. That's whatever. That's something I definitely want to stop. Alright. This is gonna be a close one. Another Bogle type guy. So yeah, time to get in. That's sort of good for me. Yeah, I think the play here is to just disenchant this. And I think I don't want to block, I'd rather just like need the Snapcaster to actually do something. This is a tough fight against like an active Spirit Dancer. Maybe I should have kept like the 4th removal in, because then we have like 3 Fatal Push and 1 Oz of Charm. It's fine. Let's hope that's his last option, because otherwise he might just kill us with the Spirit Dancer. At least we can keep 2 for 1ing him with our disenchants. Now I'm so happy I put these disenchants in my sideboard. Alright, now he at least also doesn't really have an attack. And we can force him to like trade. It seems like he might be forcing us to jump. Weird, he should have like played the Umber first. Unless he drew it with the Coronet, of course. Okay, so we can do this. Because otherwise he's gonna get back Griffboon, which is not good for us. That's great. Although a little late, unfortunately. But what we can do here is attack like this. And then fatal push. Kill the Umbra and then the guy dies. Finally we got rid of this guy. And now we have a very realistic shot at winning this game, which is impressive. That's okay. Annoying, but okay. That's not okay. So we just die. Cool. And he has the 3rd Coronet. Wow. Well, yeah. Put up a good fight, but yeah, this matchup is just really bad. Haven't seen this deck in ages, and we just happened to run into it. That just sometimes happens. I mean, there were 2 like very surprising, unusual things happening, like multi-Blood Moon Junt. As you saw, like outside of the Blood Moon itself, the Junt guy would have had no chance. Like we had him under control and grinded down all the time. The only thing that won him the games was the Blood Moon. Like the rest, he would have just not won a fair fight. Which makes the Blood Moon a very effective and interesting strategy against like Death Shadow decks for sure, because it seems like, especially against Esper, it's even more problematic because of Lingering Souls and Pass, and having that Blood Moon and suddenly just be like, alright, I don't care, you just lose, cool. And yeah, Bogles is just a deck that hardly exists anymore and you hardly ever face, but is also extremely good against these fair type targeted removal interaction decks like Death Shadow. So some people that were metagaming hard, potentially metagaming hard against Death Shadow, punished us pretty hard. That's, I guess, the risk of playing one of the most played and best decks right now that has sort of like a bullseye on its forehead. Alright, I hope you guys still enjoyed the matches and the deck, and also like learned something from it. I personally am really happy with this build so far. Like the sideboard is not optimal yet, especially the lack of collective brutality definitely matters, and stuff like this might make you reconsider having something like 1 or 2 explosives in the board, for example. Stuff like that. Alright, that's it again for this time. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I'm out. Bye.